On so much activity out there.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
At this point, no immediate threat to Florida, which is always good. But there are a lot of things to talk about here in the tropics. Looking at the tropical satellite, we have 3 hurricanes and 2 areas with potential for development. We'll start with Florence, of course, the most immediate threat to the U.S. This is rapidly intensifying. As of the last update from the National Hurricane Center, a Category 2, but we did expect that quick intensification to continue back up to a major hurricane by later this morning. The next update will be released at 11 a.m. and I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Category 3, potentially Category 4, with how quickly these things are heating up. Category 4 hurricane expected as we head into later this week. Landfall expected Thursday night into Friday. At this point, at a Category 3 or 4 strength. It's important to note this many days out, we're still 4 days out. There's a lot of error with the forecast track, so it's important to look at the cone rather than the direct path. Right now, as the track stands, Wilmington, North Carolina seems to be in the crosshairs, but again, we could see landfall anywhere across the area of the Carolinas up through Virginia. So still a few questions to be answered, but I want to point out the fact that although this could potentially be a very strong hurricane, storm surge, a lot of wind, I think rain and water is going to be the biggest impact here, because once it makes landfall, the steering currents don't look to be there to get this thing out of there. So we're looking at the threat for a lot of inland flooding with a lot of rain. So that's going to be a major threat with Florence, and it's certainly something that we're watching really closely. Right now, again, winds of 105 miles per hour, but we expect that rapid intensification to continue today.